Well, I think, Rajdeep, to be very frank with you, my personal view that the legitimacy of the Arab League by itself is in doubt, because most of those regimes are to be toppled by their own people. So the popular uprising, they do not represent the popular uprising. Therefore, to go and give a resolution to the UN that you can quote them that they have asked the UN or the US said that the Arab League have asked for their the no-fly zone is just a cover-up for dying regimes and weathering out, because this is not a popular demand. You are attacking a sovereign nations. Gaddafi was slaughtering his people. That is, everybody agreed to that. He has to put a halt to it. But attacking Gaddafi's house is not part of destroying.
Are you saying this has no support on the Arab street? Are you saying that the bombing does not have support on the Arab street?
I don't think it has that major support in the Arab street, because we know the intention of the foreign troops and the foreign immediate attack on the all-out assault on Libya. Rajdeep was not as spontaneous. It was pre-planned, and we all know that to mobilize such kind of forces, you need lots of time to really study and put it on the ground.
Let me just bring in KC Singh again. What are India's realistic options now? If the world is getting divided increasingly over these bombings, which side should India stand on? Now that we are a member of the UN Security Council, can we afford to abstain and stay as neutral as possible?
Rajdeep, I've gone through all the statements. Frankly, to start with, it didn't appear so bad. But once you read the Indian statement, it's very, very wishy-washy. It talks of commercial interests being affected. No other delegation has talked about that. Other delegations have talked about restriction on the use of force, including South Africa and Nigeria. And the restriction is there in the resolution. It says there should not be occupation. There should be a ceasefire. There should be a settlement, taking into account the feelings and the feelings of the people of Libya. Now, how do you do it? If Gaddafi, he declared ceasefire on 21st and then continued to attack Benghazi. I thought he will be very shrewd. When they announced the ceasefire, I thought the international community is now stymied, because if he had declared a ceasefire, then the European countries, US, would have found it very difficult to go and attack him. But I think he overplayed his hand, because he thought he had a few hours in which he could change the status quo in Benghazi, and that would again get him the whole country. And there he played into the hands of the Western countries. But I think, coming back to your question, India must learn to stand up. And we have to just read the statements of South Africa and Nigeria to see what they are saying. That the regional consensus is, we cannot allow this. So there is a degree of morality which must come in. We've again got the External Affairs Minister saying it's very bad, they're bombing. Now, how do you propose to stop Gaddafi? If he's not listening to you, what is the solution? Will we stand by and just let it happen? I think we are just taking the softer option. It's time we grew up. It's time we started behaving like a regional power and started taking positions.
Okay, KC Singh, tough words coming from you as always. Dr. Wael Awad, KC Singh, appreciate your joining us here on India at 9.